E.D.I. Mean, aka E.D.I, original member of the Outlawz and hip-hop living legend, sits down with ThomasBerrymanTV to discuss his music, upcoming projects, and more in an exclusive interview.
Blessed with so many options, picture me stopping now.
We're joined today by living legend, E.D.I Mean of the Outlawz, aka E.D.I, the Hope Dealer. Welcome to the show, man.
Hey, man, thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Man, all love here. I got the new album out, the OG3, and also the Hope Dealer Part 3 dropped on the same day.
Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed.
How
you feel about it?
Oh, man, I haven't stopped playing it since Friday.
Nice.
I love Don't Stop, and I keep bumping Walk With Me. I really love that track as well.
Nice. Two of my favorites as well.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Rules. Yeah, you've got awesome features on there. I've become a fan of Marcellus as well.
Yes, very talented young artist. I want everybody to be on the lookout for.
Definitely. I just want to rewind it back a bit. Do you mind telling people, for everyone in Australia, where you're from and up to where you are now?
I'm from New York City, man, and I'm in Los Angeles right now.
Yeah, nice. And how old were you when you first did your first song?
Pretty young, man. I was like younger than 10, maybe 8, 9 years old when I first started playing around with rap and hip hop, and I recorded my first song at 13.
Wow. Do you remember the name of it?
Yeah, it was called Check It Out.
Check it out. I'm gonna have to check it out too. Definitely.
Check it out.
Man, and it's important. I want everyone to know you've been doing this all independent for so long now. How long you been being independent?
Well, we started doing music independently around the year 2000.
And that was the Outlawz, Ride With Us or Collide With Us. So that was the first album independently?
Correct.
That was one of my favorites, along with, I really like Perfect Timing. Those two, I love them all. I've got all your albums, and I definitely love the One Nation album.
Thank you, man. Appreciate the support, man, of all our projects, man, and definitely all our fans and I like to call them supporters, really, out there in Australia, man. Love the country. I've traveled there several times, and we always get amazing love, and the people are always so warm and genuine. So I love Australia. Look forward to coming back very soon.
Man, yeah, I can't wait for you to come here again. I definitely got to come to one of your shows.
Yeah.
And I've even got, if you can see it here, I got the Hope Dealer Part 2, the signed one off you as well.
Yeah, the deluxe copy.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
Got that. That's in my car now. So the CD is, and bumping that as well.
Yeah, I plan on doing a deluxe version for the Hope Dealer 3 as well.
Yeah,
with a couple of bonus songs on it.
I'll be buying that for sure.
Yes, indeed, man. Thank you.
What's been I want to ask you, how long did it take you to put these two projects together? Because I've been waiting for something from E.D.I to drop again, and yeah, this has just been awesome. 2 albums in one day.
Well, yeah, I mean, the songs themselves. Some songs I've had, and some songs are new. It really took me about a month to really just put the whole project together, though. But like I said, some of these songs I've had, and just was personal favorites of mine that I was being a little stingy with.
Man, that Don't Stop. I haven't stopped playing that. That's my jam at the moment.
Nice. Yeah, Don't Stop actually started out as it was supposed to be an interlude.
Yeah.
And just me and Mars in the studio being creative. We have a good chemistry together when we're in the studio. And it came out better than I thought. Let's just say that. It came out better than I imagined it would. Man. That song, started off, did not, sound like it was, it ended up sounding like, I'll just say that. But yeah, the response from it has been great. A lot of people seem to like Don't Stop a lot.
Yeah, it's definitely a touchdown.
Yeah.
what's been your favorite part working on these two albums? Like your best moments and what you've enjoyed most about them?
Yeah, really just recording Don't Stop was definitely a memorable moment. The night I got a Castro to get on Survivor's Guilt was definitely a memorable moment. You know what I mean? But overall, this has been one of my favorite projects to put together and the most fun I've had in the studio in a long time.
Definitely. I'm glad you got Castro on the song, man. I love the one Straight Ahead with you on Castro as well.
Big tune.
I believe that was on part two.
Yep, that was on actually part one.
Oh, sorry, part one. Okay, yeah, got me. Is he going to be making music with you again, or was that a once off again for you?
Man, you know, Castro, man, he does music when he wants to, man.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And I was just fortunate enough to, you know, be in the studio that day. He was out here in LA, and you know, it just came together real organically, and it was nothing really planned. We didn't plan on doing it. You know what I mean? I just so happened I had recorded my parts to Survive Is Good a couple of days before he got to LA, and you know, I played it for him, and he got on it.
yeah, nice, man. That's cool.
Yeah, but Castro does music when he wants to, man.
Yeah. Yeah, well, hopefully does some more. Yeah, another project I wanted to talk to you about was Soldiers to Generals. I love that. I got that as well.
Nice. Yeah, yep. Shout out to Young Tio.
How did that come about? You two guys hooking up together. That was awesome.
Man, I met Tio a few years ago, man. It was either right when the pandemic started or right before the pandemic or whatever. And you know, he just expressed to me how much he was influenced by our music, and that his uncle who had passed away had put him on to our music, and he was you know, he was an O for L since then, since he was about 11, 12 years old. And we just had an idea to do a project together. He was like, "What's up, OG? You want to do something?" And I was like, "Shit, fuck it, why not?"
Yeah,
And we
man.
put it together, man. You know, I like that project. That's a dope project. You know, I wish
Definitely.
we could have got more videos, more singles out of it, but me and his schedule just wasn't matching up at the time. So maybe we'll do another one somewhere in the future.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. And I love that album. Another good song on there is too. I like it. Is called Don't Stop as well. The first song on there. That's awesome.
Yeah, I know, man. We two don't stops back to back, man, but they're completely different.
Yeah.
Same message, completely different.
Yeah, they both hit hard, man. I love both of them. Uh,
Nice.
yeah, Outlaws, you guys have had awesome music coming out uh for so long now. And I've seen something that I wanted to ask you about because it got me real excited as an Outlaws documentary.
Yep. Working on it. Have been working on it for a few years now, and it's just about getting the right situation at this point. And once we find a home for it, hopefully you guys will be seeing it very soon.
Yeah, he's got awesome history, and love your albums. Another album I love is the Living Legends. Last one's Left as well. He's just so many classics.
Yeah, Living Legends. That was a cool mixtape we did, man. I was a mixtape me and No did in 2 days.
Oh,
Yeah, we recorded the Living Legends mixtape in about 2 days, man. Kind of rushed it. It felt a little rushed to me, but we did that one, and you know what I
yeah.
mean.
Oh,
Some
that is
cool songs
cool.
on there.
Definitely. I just seen Young Noble post. He's working on an album too now.
Yeah, man. No was always working, man. You know what I mean. He's always being creative, and you know, we used to call him Rapmatic back in the days. He's automatic with it.
Yeah, nice. I love Noble too. Shout out to Young Noble. I can't wait to see what he cooks up.
For sure.
I wanted to ask you what's been your favorite album that you guys have worked on? Your favorite Outlaws album, and like that you've had the most fun on working on.
Favorite Outlawz album. I probably go all the way back to the beginning, man. You know, it was amazing how we did Still I Rise, man. Still I Rise was really, songs that were incomplete pieces, and we had to, put it all together, so to speak, man, like pieces to a puzzle. So I'm always proud of that album, the way it came out.
Yeah, definitely. That's another classic. And yeah, is there going to be another? I don't know if you can tell me or not, but another Outlawz album coming out as a group? You'll know.
Man, it ain't no telling, man, as of right now, man. To right now, we're focused on, the documentary, docuseries, some other projects that we're working on outside of music, both collectively and individually. And so I'll say as of right now, there's no plans on doing the Outlawz album at any time in the foreseeable future. You know what I mean? But that absolutely can change depending on the situation, and we get these other projects done.
Yeah, yeah. You always seem to be working. I see you got, you've done some acting as well. You got your weed strain out, your music. How do you find time to do everything?
Man, I just, one day at a time, man. One day at a time. Like I'm literally, planning an album release party / birthday party right now as we speak. Once I finish this interview, I gotta go to that meeting. I also have children. I'm also a father, you know what I mean? I also, have other businesses that I run outside of music as well. So it's definitely a hefty plate. Sometimes I ask myself the same thing, Thomas, like, why do I do this to myself? But at the end of the day, one of my favorite quotes is, I can sleep when I'm dead. You know what I mean? But I still get sleep. Sleep is important, especially if you're training and you're trying to adapt a healthy lifestyle. Sleep is super important, and that's one of the things I work on getting more of. You know what I mean? And taking naps and shit like that.
Yeah,
when I can.
That was my next question about your training, man. You from old ED to the new ED. It looks like you're aging backwards. You're looking good. How did you start getting into your fitness life?
Thank you, sir, man. The pandemic, man, it was a blessing in disguise. And the pandemic really started taking my health a lot more serious, really, adapted a different kind of lifestyle than I was living before. Going to the gym really, really, did a lot for me, both internally and externally, man. And I would recommend it for anybody who wants to live a healthy and a lifestyle that has longevity to it.
Definitely. It motivates me whenever you put up training videos too. It makes me, I got to do something.
Yeah, man, that's why I do it, man. I don't do it to brag or to show off. It's for inspirational purposes only, man. And the best gift that I've gotten, other than the weight loss and looking great and all of that, the number one gift I've gotten is the amount of people that I've inspired to, want to that look at me and say, well, shit, if E.D.I can do it, I can do it too. You know what I mean? And so it makes it all worth it.
Yeah, definitely. And another project that you're involved in that I wanted to talk to you about, now rest in peace to K Slay, was, the rolling 50 deep, rolling 110 deep. When I seen you on there, I was just like, yes. That was the first thing I checked in the comments. Is E.D.I on here? Man, you killed it.
Man, monumental, man. Shout out to the great K Slay, man. One of the greatest DJs to come out of the great city of New York, the birthplace of hip hop. He was definitely interwoven in the culture out there in so many different kind of ways, and did so much for so many people, man. And that was a great loss to hip hop. To me, losing K Slay is right up there with Big and Pop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's right up there with losing Nipsey Hussle. You know what I mean? We should not downplay the significance that he played in the culture and that he meant to so many different careers. And he wasn't a real show-off kind of a guy. He wasn't really, the kind of guy to boast a lot about what he did and how he did it. But trust me, that was a heavy loss to hip-hop, man. You know what I mean? Last of a dying breed right there. And unfortunately, he was one of COVID's many victims.
Yeah, definitely. It was devastating. And just the support he gave everyone too, and with these projects. And I loved you on an intro too for the Big Brother That was cool. Yeah, an awesome verse there.
Yeah, that was actually my favorite we did with K Slay, man, along with, hooking us up with the locks, man, even, brokering the Bury the Hatchet with Little C's, you know what I mean? Like he meant so much to the culture, man. I can't overstate that enough.
Yeah, definitely. I love Bury the Hatchet. Yeah, with the locks. But yeah, that was one of my favorite verses of yours too on intro. That was cool.
Yeah, I like that. Intro was hard.
Definitely. I got to ask you too, another artist. I asked her on her live, Milena. I
Yes.
said, "Are you gonna do a song with E.D I?" She said, "Jump in his DMs, keep blowing him up, and until he says something." Are you gonna do a song with Milena? Because she told me to ask you.
I would look. Milena is, such a special artist, so gifted. She doesn't even. I wonder sometimes if she really knows her potential and where she can take rapping,
Yeah,
especially female hip hop, if you will. But absolutely,
yeah.
absolutely, I would do a song with Milena, in a heartbeat, man. I be want to know if she want to rap with this old guy, man. You know what I mean?
It's funny because her answer was the same. Like she doesn't know if you're gonna rap with her.
Well, that's we're both cancers, man. Our birthdays are 3 days apart, man. So we got a little bit of that in common right there.
I'm putting this clip out so she knows the answer now. She can make it happen. That'll be
Man, that's
dope.
my little sister right there, man. That's my heart right there. She know what it is. She
Yeah.
can get the feature anytime she's ready.
Damn. Man, that's gold. Is there any other, I guess, young up and coming artists like Milena that you're watching now who you follow and go, oh yeah, this person's they're doing something great.
Yeah, like I said, Marcellus, man, that's featured on both projects, man. I'm really excited about his potential. Also my little bro Louis Peso, who does a lot with Fabio. Man, it's so many, man. I'm really excited about hip hop and where it's going, man. Of course, my bro Zaire Malik, the whole fam that we got with us, H Rada, look out for all of those guys, man. Louis King, you know what I'm saying? All of those guys got talent and they all putting out quality music. Can't forget my brother Ed Bone. You know what I mean? They're not considered quote unquote young artists,
Yeah,
but they all dope in their own special way, man.
definitely.
I got some dope features that I've been doing. Shout out to Al B out of Alabama. We got a dope record, Lost in Time, that we dropped earlier this year. Shout out to G Battles for the damn Blame Mama record. Excuse me, not Damn Mama, Blame Mama. That's another dope feature you can check me out on. And so all these artists that you see me do music with, man, they got, something that's worthy and bring it to the table. You know what I mean? I can't forget about Ophel Digital, Artist Chronicle out of Albuquerque. He's a spitter. You know what I mean? I put him in a fucking rap battle with just about anybody. He goes crazy as well. You know what I mean? And so salute to all of those cats, man. And definitely be on the lookout for all of them. But,
Definitely.
most importantly, like Milena and Marcellus, those are two artists you should absolutely keep your eyes on.
Definitely. And yeah, working with you, that's gonna be a blessing in itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. O4L, that's the motto and the hashtag. Yeah, remember that off.
Yeah, believe that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask, 'cause, you got just your wordplay and all your songs too. I take it, you do a lot of reading. Do you have any like a top three books that have inspired you or that you'd recommend that change like how you think or would impact people?
Yeah, I mean, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill is one of my favorite books. Of course, uh, Malcolm Gladwell is one of my favorite authors. I've read pretty much all his books. Um, The Laws of Human Nature is my favorite one from him. Um, so many. I read a lot, so you're correct in that regard. I don't remember all the authors' names, but you know, those two right off the top are you know, some of my favorites. The 50th Law by Robert
Yeah,
Greene and 50 Cent is another great book as well.
I got that one too. That's cool. It's on
Yeah,
the
man.
shelf behind me. That's awesome.
Yep. Great. All great reads, man.
Yep, definitely. And what's the EDI Mean's top 3 movies of all time?
Top 3 movies of all time. In no particular order. Goodfellas, Do the Right Thing, and what's number 3? What's number 3? Right now, it could change at any moment, but right now, number 3 would be the Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a dope movie. That's awesome, man. Leonardo DiCaprio, he kills it.
Great
Definitely
movie
love
right there.
Goodfellas.
Great movie. I wish I was in that one, man. And you're right. I am active, man. Be on the lookout for on 10 series. Supposed to be dropping sooner than later. Hopefully before the summer's out. With Man Robinson as the director and writer, producer. The next Tyler Perry out of Atlanta, right now by way of Detroit. So look out for that series. Everybody from Vivica Fox to Clifton Powell to Jake Stone is in it. Lady of Rage is supposed to be like an 8 to 10 episode series, and I got a pretty significant role in that one. So be on the lookout for that. And I actually, you know, unfortunately, the writers' strike out here slowed things down, man. But I was going on auditions and everything earlier this year to get that kickstart that part of my career off.
Yeah,
I believe this
definitely.
writer strike wrap up pretty quickly. It's been months already, so who knows?
Yeah, hopefully, soon you'll be kicking off. And I want to ask you, you've worked with so many artists. You know, I got the 2 albums from the Outlawz. I think it's like the Outlawz collaborations 1 and 2. You've worked with so many different people, legends yourself. Who's someone that you haven't worked with that you want to work with? They don't have to be in hip hop, but just a musician that you would love to work with.
Stevie Wonder,
Wow. Yeah.
probably my favorite artist of all times. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I would love to get the feature from Stevie. But
Yeah.
yeah, Stevie Wonder, man. You know what I
Stevie
mean?
and Edie.
That's an easy answer right there for me.
Yeah. I love the one you done with Ronnie Laws, man. That was cool for me. I love jazz.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my partner, Mr. Wallen, who I just seen earlier. He put that together, man. Shout out to Church Music. That was a great song. Shout out to Mecca, who did the music on there. And that's one of the first records me and Mars cooked up together.
Yeah. And I want to ask you too with I think with the Thug Brothers albums, is there any plans to do any more songs with like Bone Thugs?
Man, it's nothing on the schedule right now, but again, ain't no telling, man. You know, that can all change tomorrow given the right situation and scenario. You know, they're my guys. Rocking with them for over 20 years, from touring to doing music together. So that can all happen and change at any moment.
Yeah, definitely, man.
It might just be a not right now.
Yeah, I hope it happens. I'd love to see like a Outlawz Bone Thugs Dog Pound double-sided album one day, man. That'd kill it.
Man, you never know, man. It might happen, man. You know, that Thug Brothers albums definitely deserve a day, man. And so we'll see.
Yeah, definitely. Because I got my favorite songs from you written down. I want to see what your top 3 favorite songs of yours are to see if that like favorite to work on to see if it lines up. Where you've had
Okay.
like the most fun. Like what's been your top 3 songs?
Top 3 songs?
Yeah, of yours that's been your favorite to work on and you've been so
You
happy
mean like
after.
solo?
Yeah.
Let me think about that.
Or they could have a feature on it, but yeah, from your albums.
Yeah, like I said, man, again, like Don't Stop from OG3, Rules from the Hope Dealer 3, and maybe Talk About It from OG2. It's
Yeah,
another kind of favorites of mine, man. But like for an artist, I don't know about other artists. At least for me, my songs are like my children. It's hard to pick a favorite one. All
yeah,
my kids think I prefer one of the other ones over them. They all think I have a favorite, but I tell them all I love you all equally.
yeah,
It's the same with the music.
yeah. That's the same if you ask me which I like better, the Hope Dealer 3 or OG3. It's like choosing between my two sons. I can't do it.
That was the plan, man.
Yeah,
Hopefully that was mission accomplished. That's what I wanted to do.
definitely. You did it, man. I was going between, I was so excited. I'd listen to one song on one album, go to the next album, listen to a song. I was going back and forth all day, and I was, man, and I haven't stopped listening to it since.
Yeah, man, good. Hopefully it stays like that the whole summer, man.
Yeah,
You know, it's the first. We normally don't put music out in the summer, and so this year I wanted to put something out in the summer. I'm a summer baby. I love the summer. It's my favorite time of the year, and so I just wanted to add some vibes for everybody's summer. I know it's winter over there for you guys, though, right?
yeah, yeah. It's winter now. It's
Yeah,
cold.
over there.
Yeah.
Well, look, hopefully your winter it gets a little warmer.
But yeah, the Hope Dealer 3 and OG3 is bringing enough heat to do
Yeah.
it. I love the song too. I got to say, This Way with Cocaine. Yeah,
Oh
that was
yeah, classic.
legendary.
Shout out to OG Cocaine. Yeah, this way is a dope song too, man.
He's another legend. I did an interview with him. I love Cocaine. He's kills it.
Man, incredible, man. Incredible artist, man.
Yeah,
Absolutely incredible. Our very own George Clinton.
yeah. What advice would you give to someone who's just starting out, whether it be music, producing, or because I know you do producing as well?
Yeah.
Uh, anything like what advice would you give to someone?
You know, I really don't like giving advice. And here's why. Because everybody's journey is different. You know what I mean? And everybody's journey turns out exactly the way they want it, whether they know it or not. We all attract whatever comes to us because it's a part of our journey and a part of the lessons that we need to learn. So I could sit here and say, don't do this, don't do that, do this, do that. But if it's meant for your journey, you're going to do it anyway. So I like to tell people, and it sounds like a cliche, but that's why I do. I got two songs. Don't stop. Never give up. You know, believe in yourself. Don't let the naysayers distract you or knock you off your path. Keep going. If you believe in it, you believe strongly in it, me or anybody else should not be able to stop you from doing what you want to do.
Yeah,
And that's the best advice I can give everybody. Other than that, it's like, you know, you got to learn as you go. Experience is the best teacher.
that's beautiful. And man, I want to ask you about the song "It Ain't Over." I love that song as well. How did that one come about?
Which one is that? From what project?
That one is it's had you, Fatal, Noble on it.
Oh, it's from the Illuminati.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
Illuminati. Is it 2K10 or 2K11? 2K10, I think.
Yeah, I think that's 2K10.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
man.
Shit, man, we got so many songs. Forgive me.
Yeah,
I
I know.
forget sometimes.
It's so hard for me to put together these questions because so much. You got so much awesome content. I had to try and filter out my favorite from
Yeah, but
everything.
it ain't over. It ain't over is a great song, man. Lenny Kravitz sample. Lenny Kravitz is one of my favorite artists of all times. That song is one of my favorite songs we flipped. You know, it ain't over till it's over. One of his great records, and you know, we just got the track and we just went in there and knocked it out, man. And it turned out to be a great record, man. And you know, one of my favorites, one of my personal favorites for sure.
Yeah, definitely. That's definitely one of my favorites. And I love Black Rose. That was an awesome song.
Black Rose is a great song.
That one gets me. Yes, yeah, I love it.
That's a heavy tune right there.
Yeah, man. I feel like A lot of artists who have been doing it for as long as you guys, they sort of, I guess, I won't say fade out, but they don't go as well as. But you guys, it's like for yourself and Noble as solo artists and as a group, you have just continued to grow and always have proper, like, good, strong content from when you started, and you're just getting better and better. Like, what's the secret, man?
It's real simple, man. It's just love. We just love what we do. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? We both, me and Nob are both, as far as the group is concerned, we were always, probably first in the studio and last to leave the studio.
Yeah.
We love doing what we do. Like I said, Nob is rapmatic. He can, pretty much rap to any beat you give him, and he still sounds good. Me, I battle with. Sometimes I want to continue to do music. Sometimes I don't. I have to be inspired to do music. If I'm not inspired, I'm not gonna go to the studio at all. And so long as I keep getting inspired here and there, I'll continue to do music. And other things are inspiring me as well. I got a book that I'm releasing later in the year. This is an exclusive, Thomas. A lot of people don't know that, but I'm gonna drop my first book that I actually wrote 10 years ago.
Wow.
Just never put it out. It's called Street Fame, so be on the lookout for that book later this year.
Yeah, I'll be buying that as well. Need to get a signed copy off you.
For sure.
Definitely, man. I got the exclusive right here.
You got the exclusive, Thomas.
Yeah, that's
You got
awesome.
the exclusive, buddy.
That's why you're my favorite artist, E.D. You're blessing me.
What's up, man?
Yeah. Okay, if I want to ask who out there, not necessarily in music, but I guess in business or anyone, who do you follow, like, and look out for, I guess, for in life?
Well, I find inspiration in all different kind of places, man. Whether I'm reading, certain authors, like I said, my favorites are Robert Greene, Malcolm Gladwell, Napoleon. My three favorite authors right there. Also, there's other artists that inspire me musically. You know what I mean? I'm inspired by younger artists like Larry June. I listen to Larry June. I listen to Jay Worthy. Those are two artists that I listen to and get inspired by. You know what I mean? There's a lot of content coming from, some newer artists, both hip hop and R&B and other genres of music that I find as inspiration, man. So long as it's good and it's quality and it's coming from a great place, man, I'm inspired by it.
Yeah. And I've seen a photo of you and another legend and I remember asking him on one of his lives too. I was like, "You need to do a song with you guys." It was DJ Battle Cat, and he's like, "Definitely, man. That's my brothers."
Yeah, man. Battle Cat is actually is in my next video. He didn't produce the song, but he was at the location where we shot, man, and he did a cameo for me. And Battle Cat is a legend, one of my favorite producers of all times. As far as I'm concerned, he's in my top 5, man.
Yeah.
Drake, Quick, DJ Premier, you know what I'm saying? Battle Cat and Molly Mall, those are my top 5 favorite producers of all time. You know what I mean? Yeah. I would absolutely, slap yourself if you don't got Battle Cat in your top.
Oh, man.
Your top, 5 or 10 producers of literally.
Yeah. I love he goes live on Instagram too, and he's making music. I just watch him for ages. He is amazing.
Amazing. And he's a fucking top-notch DJ at that.
Yeah.
Battle Cat rock parties. We go up there, rock parties for hours too. So he's a full-fledged force of nature right there, man. Shout out to the DJ Battle Cat, the legend.
Definitely, yeah. Shout out to Battle Cat. I got another song I love too. I got here that I Remember with Juice and Young Noble. That was off your previous album. That was
crazy.
That and Talk About It were my 2 favorites off that.
Yeah, man. Yep, I agree. Those are two of my favorites off of that project too.
Damn.
Unfortunately, man, the pandemic, I released that project right when the pandemic set in. So I didn't really get to promote it and shoot as much videos that I wanted to. I wanted to get one done with Burner, Memory Lane. I wanted to get that done with Burner, PCH. We didn't get a chance to do that video. And then there was another one with me, Jay Worthy, and Be Legit I wanted to get done. But, great project. I'm proud of that project regardless.
Yeah. Man, that's one of my favorite projects of yours. Who does all your videos, man? They're awesome.
I work with different people, man. Jason did Don't Stop for me. On this next video that I'm about to drop the Hope 3 intro with me and Noble. We're gonna drop that record next, and I'm actually directing that one. Excuse me, this is Noble calling me on the other line. I gotta call him back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm taking my hand in directing myself. I help. I basically, the video I just put out on my OFL digital page, Never Give Up.
Yep.
I can't put that on YouTube because I got so much footage that I didn't license from other people like LeBron James and Mike Tyson, and I don't want to get sued, so I can't put that on YouTube. So the only place people will be able to see it for now is on social media, Instagram. I'm gonna upload it also on my Facebook page, real soon, and so people can watch it there. But I'm just trying my hand at being creative in all areas, and putting these videos together is super easy nowadays because we literally have devices that can shoot movies in our hands with these phones now. So be on the lookout for more directed by E.D.I videos.
Definitely, man. That'd be awesome. You do everything: writing, music, producing, business.
I'm a one-man band, Thomas.
Definitely.
I'm a one-man band. I play the drums, I play the guitar, I sing lead, I'm on the keys, and I'm on the cowbell.
Introducing E.D.I the band. Man, that's cool. I love it. Oh
yeah.
Man. Sorry.
But I do have a lot of help, man. Shout out to everybody that helps out.
Yeah.
James Wade, that we've done classic shit with in the back of the days. Me and him are working together. He helped out tremendously with the Hope 3 video.
Yeah.
My girl, BG, she was holding the camera down for Never Give Up video. So I don't want to make it seem like I do it all by myself. I definitely have people that, fuck with your boy and help me out in a lot of ways, man. And I want to salute them.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so shout out to everyone who always helps. That's another name that you mentioned before. See, his name pops up everywhere for me as Jay Synth.
Yeah, Jay Synth is, man. Jay Synth is a prolific director. He's a working motherfucker, man. This motherfucker, I don't know. You ask me when I sleep, I don't know when Jay sleeps. He's done videos for everybody, from us to Snoop to E40, basically everybody in the Bay Area. And so, I'm shout out to my brother Jay Synth, man. Talented dude. And we, you can go on YouTube and see how many videos we've shot with Jay Synth from all over the world, from here to fucking Nepal.
Yeah, definitely. And mentioning Snoop, that's another song of yours I love too, Karma. That was cool.
Heavy.
Yeah.
Heavy tune right there, man.
Definitely.
Yeah, man. Yep.
Any plans to do any more with Snoop?
Man, again, ain't no telling, man. You know what I'm saying? Who knows what the future holds, man? It's not it's never a no. It's just, it might just be not right now. You know what I'm saying? And we'll see. We'll see what happens, man. Snoop is doing some really incredible things with taking Death Row into the future. And we'll see what he does with that. And he's also doing a lot behind the scenes. And, I know a lot of the fans, they don't be happy with Snoop sometimes with some of the things he says in interviews and what have you. But, with everybody, myself included, it's more than meets the eye. At the end of the day, when it's all said and done, the story will be told, and it'll be told the good, the bad, and the ugly. You know what I'm saying? And so, before you pass judgment on people, because a lot of times you don't really know the whole story and you're getting one perspective, man. And so, you know, do I love everything that comes out of Snoop's mouth sometimes? No. You know what I mean? Does he have a right to his own perspective and a right to his own opinion? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? And as an adult, you gotta allow people to have their own opinion and not let it affect you in such an emotional way where you get to typing in the comments and saying crazy shit about people, because at the end of the day, it's not your life. You know what I'm saying? And just because you support someone and you're a fan of somebody, you know, you don't never want to get to a place where you're, you know, getting that emotionally wrapped up in it. You know, where you know what I mean, you spewing all kind of shit on the internet. Like, we got to do better.
Yeah, positivity and support each other.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And if you don't agree, you have a right to not. You can not agree. I'm not telling you to agree with the shit. If you don't like it, you don't like it. But I'm just saying, let's be adults about the situation, and, you know, not be keyboard gangsters, because it's easy to talk shit, you know, at a safe place, man, when you 1,000 miles away. But would you walk up to that individual and say it to his face?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you know, that separates the boys from the men right there.
Definitely. That's real talk, man. Another great song, Real Talk.
Yeah, shout out to Focus, man. The great Focus.
Definitely.
Great Focus, man. He did that record for us, man. That's another one that's you know, go down in history. Me, K and O right there.
I really love how you stayed independent, and would you agree that that's given you more control? Well, I guess complete control for you guys to do things your way and how you want to do it.
Man, 100%, man, 100%, man. And I'm glad we went independent and stayed independent. It's not easy, man. It wasn't always easy. I feel like being independent, some of our projects, you know, for like Perfect Timing, for example, if we had a machine behind us, I felt like that was at least a goal selling album right there with the records that we had on it, you know. And even now with my 2 projects that I just released, you know, I put those up against any major release that's dropping right now, and you know, that project is going to do numbers because it's good quality music on there. But at the same time, I do have freedom. I can drop music whenever I want to. I don't have a label saying, yo, why don't we think it's a song with you and, you know, the baby would be a great idea, you know what I mean? And, you know, trying to make me do all these different features that may not make sense, you know what I'm saying? That's just an example. I wouldn't be opposed to doing a song with the baby, but I'm just saying, when you're on a machine like that, you have people in a position that come up with these ideas that they think is great, and, you know, you signed a contract. And so now you're somewhat obligated to at least hear those opinions and those thoughts. As an independent artist who owns his own company and my own label, I can do songs with whoever I want to. I can put music out whenever I want to. I can control my content. I own my content, most importantly. So hell yeah. And you see with hip hop nowadays, you know, the majority of artists are either independent or trying to go independent.
Yeah,
and,
definitely.
You know, with the blockchain and Web3, you know, being a part of our immediate future, you know, I think you'll see a lot more artists going the independent route.
Yeah, definitely. I've seen I've seen the new artist Dax, I think it is.
Yeah.
DAX. He's been like a new independent guy too, making some noise.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's another one.
I heard it.
What's your top 3 albums of all time? Doesn't have to be hip hop, can be any genre.
Top 3 albums all time. I'm gonna go with Songs in the Key of Life, Stevie Wonder. Ooh, that's tough. You're only giving me 3. Me Against the World, Tupac, and Off the Wall, Michael Jackson.
Wow.
You made it tough. That's a tough one.
Sorry, man, I had to do it. Yeah, love you working with Cocaine. I got that album you did with Nutso as well. That was awesome. Yeah. I'd love to see more of that. That was cool.
Yeah, it's a great one right there.
Definitely.
Stage.
Yeah.
Ghetto Stars.
Yeah, that's got that. So you got a Weed Strain out too. Is that right? The Outlawz.
No, we're working on something, man. We've tried a couple of things, and we've done some limited releases, but we're working on something that's a little bit more permanent. That's gonna stick.
Yeah,
So stay tuned for that. Absolutely.
definitely. And I want
For
to
all the
ask,
people that enjoy cannabis, you come to LA or any
yeah,
one of the states out here that's legal, you'll be able to enjoy our strain pretty soon. Keep fingers crossed.
definitely. Is there anything that I haven't asked you that you wished I had asked you about?
Nah, man, this has been a pretty good interview, man. I think you've covered a lot, man. We spoke about the new projects. We talked about the past a little bit. You know what I mean? We've covered a lot, man.
Yeah. One song I missed that I really love that you're on is Hearts with DJ Quick and Sugar Free.
Woo! Shout out to DJ Quick, man. That was a great day for me, man. When
Yeah.
Quick asked me to to write that record, and he was in there, played me the Sugar Free verse, and he was like, "Man, you got something for this?" And I was just, I was just like a kid in the candy store right there, man, because I've always been a fan of DJ Quick. I think he's severely underrated, both as an MC, but especially as a producer. Yeah, man, shout out to him. Shout out to the great Sugar Free. And yeah, that was a highlight of my career, man, especially as a solo artist.
Definitely. I was so excited when I seen those three names together on a song too.
Whoa, heavy.
Yeah. And yeah, I'll finish off with do you have a message for the world?
Man, stay tapped in with your guy, EDI. I got so much more to share with the world creatively. Um, Appreciate the years and years and years of support for the Outlawz and myself as well. I appreciate the years and years of continued support for Tupac Shakur. Rest in peace to my brothers. And you know what it is, man. OFL is the way.
Yeah, definitely appreciate you, Edie, coming on Thomas Berryman TV. It's been a pleasure, man.
Glad we got this done, Thomas, man. Appreciate the support. Appreciate the love, man.
Definitely, man. But
All
yeah,
right.
that's all I got for now. I'll stop recording. Until next
All
time.
right, bro. Peace. Talk soon.
Thank you, bro.